Okay, hola a todos y bienvenidos otra vez mi gente dominicana, latina, española y el resto del mundo a mi canal Franchise in the DR. Mi nombre es Brian Williams. Me llaman Franchise. ¿Qué lo que? Vamos. Hi guys, this is Franchise once again, and Franchise in the DR. And today I want to talk to you about um, restaurants that you could go to while being off the resort. Um, there's a few nice restaurants. It's Punta Cana, so I'm not sure if there's a lot, but there's a few that we went to that I like to touch base on. So if you're off the resort, know that there's things that you can do. There's places you can go. That's one of the main points that I've been trying to push in terms of, as opposed to being on a five-star and just stuck with the buffet and set menu and maybe a couple of restaurants. When you come off the resort, there are choices. There's places, and I just want to put you up on a few, maybe 4 or 5 that you can visit if you do decide to go off the resort, and you'll see that it's safe and it hopefully you see it's fun and it looks like somewhere you like to spend an evening, you and your lady, your wife, or a woman of equal distinction, or partner of equal distinction, guy or girl. So let's um, let's go. Okay, guys. First up, we have this restaurant. It's called Citrus Fusion Cuisine. It's in the Los Corrales, Cortecito area. In between those, there's a there's a couple of restaurants nearby, but this was the most talked about. And when we were walking by, we checked it out, and it seemed to have a nice crowd. I show a map here where I'm using Playa Palmera as the reference point, so it's about 30 minutes away from there, and there you could see us. Seated at the table waiting for our food. Um, like I said, it was talked about as a nice restaurant when we went there. Yeah, inside, outside, you could sit, eat. We chose a table on the outside. There, you can see the food. Like I said, I fish is my meat of choice, and there you can see it's well presented. Um, First time I've had like fish presented like that, where the fish is totally fried but open in the middle, and salad, and which was very tasty, was placed in the middle of the fish. So that was a cool experience. Gwen, she ordered, I think, a salad and some type of chicken. I can't remember the name. This was a while ago. Um, yeah, so there again, you see the fish at on my plate at a closer glance at it. I thought the way that was presented was cool. I hadn't seen that before. That was my first time. Um, it not only the environment was nice, a good ambience. The fish of I would say out of all the restaurants, I would say that had the best tasting fish. That all the restaurants that I'm going to be mentioning in this video that had the best tasting fish. Really, really enjoyed it. Um, and let's see. The next stop is Floracita. I'm using the reference point here from, I think the rest I use from the Punta Cana airport because everyone can relate to that. But yeah, Floresita, if you take a look, one of their key things is the wine glass with the fire burning on top at night. Lends the unique ambience. It's out on the balcony, if you will. Well, you could be dining, or you could dine inside. We chose to dine outside. Here you could see Gwen having a drink. I think it's when two worlds collide. That's the burgundy and cream. Rich drink, tasted good. I had the pina colada, non-alcoholic um, beverage, and yeah, to eat at this restaurant, I forgot to mention that as well. Even at Citrus, that would run you about over 100 and around 120 Canadian tips included. I did all my calculations in Canadian dollars. Same here. We had what those two drinks. We also had, I believe, Gwen had the Aperol spritz, and that that ran us to around 100 and something odd dollars. I think $120 with tips as well. It was her birthday. Mentioned it to the waiter. He presented her with that with a little dessert, and the lion came out. She got right into it. Had to take off the music for not to get any strikes against me on YouTube, but it was fun. You know, staff clapping the usual for the birthday. Lion was getting into it for sure. Um, yeah, it's a good vibe. Definitely a good vibe at Floresita. Highly recommended, and the food is good as well. I had the fish. I believe she had the steak. Did not get any footage of it. Um, but like I said, uh, around around 100 plus dollars, Canadian dollars, 120 or so. That will that will run you there. Here we are at Noah's, and think the actually I think the reference point from here is from Playa Palmera as well, and it's about a 37-minute drive from there, as you can see on the map. Um, that's a stock photo to get an idea of what the place looks like. Uh, and yeah, that's me seated at the table, waiting to be served. Um, Noah as well, nice. It's in the forgot to mention it's downtown Punta Cana, at the San Juan Plaza, which is next to like Jumbo downtown. Um, and a meal there, again, same thing, just over 100 for two people. Two people eating with tips. Um, Showed you a little bit of the ambience of inside the restaurant, as you can see there, or whatever. Um, and next up, we go with this is Castaways, and there you can see what we were having. I obviously again I had the fish, the snapper. One little tip I'll tell you about what I noticed ordering fish there. On the menu, it's gonna say it's going to give you a price for a pound. But when you're eating, you're never going to. There you have what Gwen was having. I'm not sure what she had there, but yeah, back to the fish. They'll give you a price for a pound, but the waiter, I've noticed the waiter always comes out and says, "Oh, the waiter doesn't, or the cook doesn't have a pound. They have a pound and a half." So I noticed that seemed to be a bit of a theme with that. Um, but it was okay. So that was Castaways that we had looked at there, and as a bonus, I've added. This is not in Punta Cana. This is in Boca Chica. But we had such a good experience there. As you can see from the map, it's an hour and 43 minutes away from the Punta Cana Airport, International Airport. We didn't go out there just to go to Neptuno. We went to Neptuno's. We were on our way to Santo Domingo and decided to stop off. And this place, the ambience, the that's a stock photo that I'm showing there. The ambience, the area was really nice. We'll definitely go back here, as you can see when you look at the how the place is set up. I think they have a jacuzzi if you so so felt inclined to go in a jacuzzi and have your meal. There's a jacuzzi there. Just it's a restaurant actually on the water, and you could actually go out and have a dip. According to, if you see the price and you don't really like what you see when you get back, because it is quite expensive, you could keep on swimming. Um, but yeah, you could go have a dip, come back, and I guess dry up and finish your meal or carry on. You saw some choice bottles if you indulge in the alcoholic beverages. Um, yeah, just giving you a walk around to see the place. Hey, this is somewhere you like to take your significant other for an evening or an afternoon out, and yeah, it was it was nice. We definitely enjoyed this evening and would go back. I would say it's for four, probably ran us, I think, about maybe about 400 and something for a thing. Um, you do have to watch it. I heard about Boca Chica being a bit on the trying to get you for a little bit more. I don't know if that was the case, but I know Gwen did order the sparkling water, and when that came, when it when it came, it they brought, actually, instead of water, they brought another Aperol spritz. So I thought she was clear on asking for it. She thought she was clear on asking for it, but the waiter got it wrong, and got it wrong where we had to spend a bit more, but still doesn't take away from the evening. Was a lovely evening. Um, and yeah, one bone. Wow, I think I did add a bonus, or another bonus. No, this is back in Punta Cana, but this is more of a cafe more than a restaurant. Las Leñas Cafe. This is in Friusa. It's about, I don't know, about 20 minutes from the drive from the airport. It's a nice place that's tucked away. I didn't get any footage, but I thought it was worth mentioning because we went there several times. You could tell by the stock photo I got on the internet that wasn't our thing. Reasonable price, if I could remember, don't quote me on it. I think it's like, I think we spent about 15, $20 on breakfast. Um, but they do a good omelet. They do a good hot chocolate. I like my hot chocolate. They do a good breakfast, and the place is well set up. A few expats I can tell was in there doing like their remote work and all that. So yeah, it's a good place to check out. And remember, in about a few months, we'll be back in the DR for a month. So I'll be giving you um, live or more current, I should say, uh, footage of you know uh, the DR, and hope to help you make your mind up to say, yeah, you want to come down as well, either short term or permanently if you can. It's nice. It's a nice place, nice people, and there's things to do. And that's only in Punta Cana. We did go to Santo Domingo. The wife doesn't like it because she feels like if it's too much traffic, it's too much city. She's not leaving Toronto or whatever, a big city, to go to another city that's probably smaller. It's her take. She wants the beach. I want the city and to be able to go to the beach, but that's probably another video. So again, thanks again for tuning. Thanks for watching, and hope to hope to hear from you. Hope to bring you more content soon, shortly. Okay, have a great night and see you soon.